Arian, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Two-part question. Olympics are going on. I'm assuming you're still a track fan, and do you watch that with a special interest? And then just the decision to come back for this season, was that difficult for you at all, or were you pretty much committed right from the get-go that you wanted to come back and give it another shot?
Oh, yeah. I ran track here for 2 years, so track will always have a special place in my heart. But I'd probably say no. It wasn't a hard decision because I felt like I didn't do what I planned and the goals I had set for last year. So just talking to my teammates like Carson and other receivers and seeing what they sat at with things, and talking to Coach Smart and my position coach, and came to the conclusion that I wanted to come back, and I was still hungry. I felt like I didn't play that much over the years and being injured and things like that.
Yeah, Arian, Coach Smart's mentioned you in terms of leadership, even dating back well into the early parts of spring. What does that role look like for you? What does leadership look like for you?
I feel like the leadership role kind of just not fell upon me, but I just felt like I had to step into that category and just be that person for my teammates, because we have a lot of young guys, and losing Marcus and losing Ladd, I was the last one of that class, so I've been here for a while, so I know the ins and outs of the program and know what to do and what the standard is and how to win.
Arian, talk about that you've been here for a while. Do you feel that when you show up yesterday or whatever day you guys showed up?
Oh, yeah, it definitely hit me, and I'm just like, oof, this is year 5. So, I'm excited regardless of what year it is. I'm excited. I love the sport. I'll do it 100 times if I could. So I'm excited.
Arian, can you talk about kind of getting used to playing for Coach Coley and what Coach Coley has kind of meant to you just kind of in the short time that you guys have had a chance to work together?
I love Coach Coley. Me and Coach Coley actually had a connection before he actually took the job and came here. I remember he texted me. He was like, "You're not going to believe, I just got the job," and stuff like that. And I was so excited, and he gave me a phone call 10 minutes later. But he recruited me back in 2019 when I was a recruit. I came on visits, and he would always talk to me and recruit me as a high school student. So we have a connection before he actually became my coach. So we just stitched it back together, and I just it didn't take that long to get used to his coaching, because I remember how he was as a coach when I was getting recruited.
Yeah, Arian, Kirby said, he feels like you've hit your potential here. You've made a lot of big plays. For you, how do you balance? You have done a lot of great things here, but like you said, you still feel like you've got some things left on the table that you still want to accomplish.
I'll probably just say keeping that hunger. Regardless of what I did, yeah, it was a good play. Yeah, it helped the team. I can look at it and fathom of it, how much I want, but it ain't gonna keep me healthy. It ain't gonna make that play when I need to make another play in the future. So I just try to look in the future and just focus in camp and do what I got to do, so the season gets here, I don't have to worry about working because I already did the work.
Yeah, you came in with the same class as Carson did, been with him now for all this time. What's different about him this offseason and entering this camp compared to the past ones? Nothing.
I'd probably say nothing, just because I've tried to enter this camp just like I would the first or second or third, with an open mind, not try to not think of what we're going to do, try to not think of what the coaches are going to ask us to do, and just hit it head on and just give my all, and just not think about injuries, not think about messing up, and just going, give my all.
Arian, about Carson Beck, what makes him, and you've played with different quarterbacks here, what makes Carson special?
I'll probably say his personality. He comes in every day and just beats himself. He never changes. He's never going to not be clean cut and tell you what you did right or what you did wrong. He's always a level guy. He's never too high, never too low. So I feel whenever things are going good, whenever things go bad, as a teammate, you can always fall on him because he's going to be the same person.
Well, right, individually, when January rolls around, what would be a successful season for you besides, this team winning championships?
Say that one more time. I didn't hear the first part.
What do you want to get out of this season personally in terms of your, showing what you can do as a wide receiver?
I want to get out what kind of person I am, regardless of what happened, me getting hurt, me dropping balls, not being the player I want to be. I just want to be that player that never gave up and gave my all and was a standard at the end of the day.
For you personally and as a team leader, how much of this season is about winning it all for you guys, the guys in the locker room?
I'd probably say everything because, like, even though how last year went, regardless of what we think, like, we didn't get in, so we felt like we should. Regardless, we can't do anything about it or go back in the past. So we just got to look forward in the new season and just hope we can do what we got to do to make it back.
Arian, what stands out to you about this receiver room this year and what this group of guys is capable of?
I'll probably say just like what kind of guys we have. Honestly, I feel like we have a lot of good guys in the room, and we have a lot of potential. Honestly, we got a lot of young guys, of course, but we got a lot of potential. I feel like if the young guys can like follow the older guys' footsteps and catch on during this long stretch of camp, they'll be able to play and help us win games down the stretch.
Yeah, Kirby was saying that the transfer guys have done a good job picking up the offense, things like that. How have you seen them come along since they got here, and how much is it on you as one of the leaders of that room to help get them up to speed to where they can contribute early on?
Well, it's a lot on me because, like, regardless if they know what to do or don't know what to do, I have to make sure they know what to do and do it the right way because as a leader, you got to make sure your teammates are prepared or, like, not nervous or like just confident enough to go out there and make a play and do it the right way.
Arian, I think you're documented with a 10-1-800, and I think you're a 4.2 guy. I'm guessing the other guys on the team know you're the fastest guy. Has anybody challenged you? Anybody popping out as far as competitor for fastest man on the team?
Nah, I feel like they don't want those problems at the end of the day. Like they know, but like I know a lot of them. I'm getting old. A lot of them can run with me now. So a lot of people are getting faster. The world's changing. So I know I'm not always going to be the fastest, and I haven't never always been the fastest. So
Any young guys' names, any players' names you could throw out that are pretty fast?
I'll probably say the whole room. We got a lot of athletes in there. Ant, Dom, they're fast. They're athletes too. They run with me. They keep me on my toes.
What have you seen out of the freshman wide receivers and Anthony Evans as well?
Freshman receivers, they got potential. They're natural. Like, they don't have to like do too much. They just got to learn the playbook, like, and learn like the technique of the plays and the in and outs of the offense. But Ant, he's a good player. You seen him probably last year in the Orange Bowl. He made a play. He's gonna be a good player at the end of the day.
Where have you seen Gunnar Stockton improve the most?
Say that again.
Where have you seen Gunnar Stockton improve the most over the past couple of years?
I'll probably say just his being vocal. He didn't talk much as a freshman. He still doesn't talk much now. Just him being vocal and like taking the ownership of being a leader as a quarterback. Like it's a big role being a quarterback, so you have to be vocal when you don't really want to, or at times. But you got to make sure the offense is on the right page and make sure you take things into your own hands. So I feel like he's done a better job of doing that.
Time for one more question. Okay, Arian, thank you.
Thank you.